Hello everybody and welcome back to round 2. Joining me once again, Omzit of the Makers.
Hello everybody, I'm here to do shoutcasting.
Aceman Cam of the Staff and also of America. And last but also least, our Danish friend.
Woohoo!
Danish.
Yeah, Danish man!
We're just setting a couple of things up now and the game will be ready to go of Macklemore HD versus Hirakoshin. Macklemore HD, known to most of you as Mukrub.
Gonna be really interesting what Macklemore HD pulls out here. I know he's been shopping at thrift shops lately, so...
My brain, it burns.
How long did you get at the thrift shop, if I might ask, Case Man?
Some bad runes or something like that. Second-hand runes.
Second-hand runes. The Doran swings.
You got Highlander Tryndamere skin.
Quality Shaboozey.com.
He just gone to buy some runes from the thrift shop. I'm pretty sure there is a parody of that, you know, that actually exists. So, as ever guys, we've got this lovely 3-minute delay before we can even show you what's going on with the champion select. So until then, I'm going to take the time to casually advertise our community. Shaboozey.com, generalised gaming community. If you don't have any friends, then this is a good place to come and not make any more friends. We're a friendly TeamSpeak, we're a generalised gaming community with a big Minecraft server. We like to associate ourselves with the RPG makers because they won't leave us alone.
Hey! You started this shit. Back in the days. I remember back in the days.
War stories, war stories.
If you want to get yourself over to our website at shaboozey.com, you can get yourself signed up, say hello to everyone, come onto our TeamSpeak, and generally get to know some people. We're constantly looking to expand, so we're always welcoming new members.
If you're referring to the Antoxmore Jiffle, I was back in my days.
Don't worry, you're not supposed to be seeing any video quite yet. We're still waiting for the 3-minute delay to come through on the champion select.
I think you should do what they do in proper shoutcasting, where they switch to the camera of the actual shoutcasters.
Yeah, totally.
Right, to Kisuke's Facebook. So, for anybody who's just joining us, this is a community-wide LoL tournament of not even close to professional level. People in here for a laugh with some decent prizes to go. We got up to $15 and a free Rama skin. Lots of interesting things.
We're also getting Kiske over later on to co-cast with us. He is not a lot of people know that he's a professional shoutcaster over at the Mute Society.
Hey, wake up.
It was about to start.
Apparently the Rama skin is being raffled. Even more interesting facts.
Facebook!
What is this? Bad times! Bad times! Nobody saw that.
It's Alex King.
Thanks, guys.
King clout.
As we see, it's Jace versus Timo in this matchup, with both running Ignite barrier.
I think a certain Hirakoshin has been watching the
Hey,
stream.
hey, you leave my professional strem alone.
Jace seems to be AFK. Oh, there Macklemore goes.
Picking up 2 long swords.
Picking up both parts. Oh, there we go. He's going for that Blade of the Ruin King. So Timo going for a Nash's Tooth.
I'm looking for the passive start with standing in the bush.
Always a great Timo strategy.
Is a word perfectly.
Expecting Jace to queue in that bush here in a sec.
I lane Timo quite a lot, and I gotta say I'm not a big fan of that starting item, unless he's stocking a lot of AP, which I doubt he is, considering we don't have any runes on masteries in this.
Can't say
He's at a grand 0 AP right now.
So we're really not gonna see a lot of poke from Timo until his first death.
Although we see him getting 2 points into his Q, trying to poke more than auto attack.
And this, guys, this is the high-level streaming that we have going on right here. These are bronze ELO players at their best. No, but seriously, this is a game without runes and masteries, so we can't expect too much early game. It really does come down to some of the late game choices.
You see Macklemore snap Timo a lot with the balls.
Look at that, 77 AD from a champion that uses AD against 0 AP and 54 AD against a champion that uses AP. This is going to be interesting.
Timo looking for the passive start and trying not to do a lot.
Doing stuff is not Timo's strong side.
Oh, that was a poor decision. He took more from minions there than that poke did.
Do you agree with Abigail in chat? We do have a professional stream.
That's a professional strem, Thomas. We are, after all, very professional in everything we do.
I am a Silver 1 player myself. Pretty much as good as a...
But on a serious note, we are just starting off on this streaming, and you are likely to see things like overlays suddenly appearing from nowhere. You're going to see people with the wrong names. You're going to see them by Facebook. You're going to get random bits of music, and of course you have to listen to us talking over the top of it.
And occasionally a dick pic maybe, but that's only if you're lucky.
Yeah, that's only if I accidentally turn the webcam on.
Yeah, because who doesn't like holy shit the damage to Shatcast naked?
So Amza, you said you're in Silver 1. I've heard that in Silver 1 you get to see a lot of 1v1 Timo Jace games.
Yeah, got quite some experience with that.
Interesting to pick Jace while he's been nerfed a good bit.
Yeah,
Don't
those E's just don't do the same that they used to. Ah, there we go. Shroom's down on the health relics. That tactic, we see that so much on this map. Really, late game can just completely negate a health relic, if not turn it around on you and make you lose more health than you gain.
Especially if you go for the Meridonomicon and yeah, a great deal of AP.
Not sure about how much it's going to make a difference with 0 AP though.
I'm gonna go ahead and say not a lot.
We're gonna start another game, so we'll be right back.
User left your channel.
Aceman, our resident American, is of course hosting this tournament today, having organised it along with Kane Freeman, our amazing admin, with absolutely no brown nosing there. And generally, our staff have worked hard to bring you these kinds of events so that you can enjoy them. Yet another reason to join Shaboozey.com. Ding. But back to the game. As we can see, Macklemore is just having absolutely no problem sustaining, whereas Teemo is having to pick up those health relics quite a lot and really just isn't getting off the damage that we'd like to see from Teemo.
Also in this game, we're not seeing a single flash.
The farm is very even, both people playing quite passively. The longer that it stays passive, the better a position Teemo will get. Teemo has the real advantage late game with a nice pushing power, and it's very hard to push down the lane. If he starts putting some shrooms in the middle of the lane, Macklemore won't even be able to get those minions straight up. He'll just be losing minion waves as he tries to go straight through to the tower, and Teemo's death really won't make that big a difference.
Once again, all of the action is going down.
And again, there's one of those mushrooms on the health relics. Is he level? He's leveled his Q to level 4, which is why it's still managing to do about 200 damage. Very solid base damage on Teemo's Q. It's just not the same without any AP. Teemo is very strong on the AP scaling, and it can make a really big difference. A turret shot from lack of concentration there.
See Macklemore still having all 5 of his bots.
And there's what we were talking about. Takes the health relic on full health and comes off with a bit of a bash. Teemo's slightly ahead on farm right now, but with a full wave for Macklemore still to take. It looks like he's looking for an engage. He's missed his opening poke. That's great. Great damage there. Good burst. And he came out without a single hit.
User joined your channel.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, Aceman.
Okay.
I think we can expect to see Teemo taken down fairly soon, which is actually not bad for Teemo. He wants to go down pretty early, go back, get that AP, and, you know, actually be able to compete a little bit stronger. And that's a great hit from Jace. He's looking for an engage. I think we'll probably see... Oh, Teemo knocked out. That was not the strongest move there by McRib.
I think McRib needs to get some barbecue sauce up in his match.
He's got to marinate himself, I think.
Marinate?
Yep, marinate.
We see that quite a lot with champions with knockbacks. We call it the Alistar effect. In which people knock champions out of the damage range and really screw themselves on engages like that. Alistar, of course, being the worst champion for that, with a huge knockback range and probably one of the easiest to land. We used to see so many Alistars knocking people over bushes and really causing trouble for the team. If you're watching the stream today and you haven't gotten I will hold that. This could be a death for Teemo. No, that's a weird disengage. As I was saying, if you are watching the stream today and you haven't gotten a chance to get involved, on first blood, there's the E. Let's see if Teemo buys anything decent. That's an interesting buy. Bit of AP, bit of health, should stop him from getting poked down and give him some poke. If you're looking to get involved next time, we've got a few tournaments coming up that should all appear on our website, Shaboozey.com. And you can go on there and sign up. Some of them will require you to have a team, and there should be more 1v1 tournaments if you've only got yourself. Once again, friends from Shaboozey.com.
Also, if you only have yourself, we will be looking for 5v5 tournaments for a Find a Team forum page. If you're looking for people to participate with, you can look for people there.
We're also always looking for ideas on tournaments that you'd like to see for games you enjoy. So get involved. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll work on getting it out for you. So Timo back in lane now with a bit of AP. 50 from that Leandries, plus the nice burn.
Still eating a lot of poke down.
I've seen some good shots coming through from Jace. Jace did barely any pushing from that though. Took very little of that tower from what he could have done. Timo taking a lot of poke again.
What the Q misses.
Jace is dishing out a lot of damage for still not having gone bait, which is kind of scary.
Jace does have that high base damage. Designed as a top laner, a lot of those top laners are designed to build really tanky but still put out the damage to really bring home the lane victory. Timo's going. Interesting to drag it into the mushroom on purpose, rather than use them himself later. He has a couple stacked up, I guess. He's saving one for the fights, just in case.
Combat room.
But he doesn't have that lane security that you really like to see from Timo's. It's almost as if he's watching the stream. But don't worry guys, this is on a 3-minute delay, so that was just a weird coincidence. Those great mushrooms in the middle of the lane, they just make it so hard to push once Timo's down. And here's another engage from Jace, again with the knockaway, but Timo running back into it, interestingly. He'll go back and get that health relic, I would think. And it's just, oh, that was very close. Timo taking some really big risks here.
Interesting to not take the relic and just reset the timer of it.
And again, big pokes. I'm dreading once Jay starts getting these big AD items, this Timo's going to really struggle against these pokes. There we go, it's finally picking up that health relic. See, to start with the Stinger and then to go into the Leandries, I mean, he could have picked up the Nash's Tooth, which would have been a great buy. He could have picked up his Needlessly and really stacked some AP. It's weird to see him pick up such an item that is designed to really make use of high AP builds.
Timo being able to push dish out.
Yeah, we're finally seeing a bit of decent poke where he can auto attack, and those E's are really leaving a bit of damage on Jace. Jace will have a solid amount of money to go back on though. With 86 farm and first blood, I think we'll see a lot of items when he first goes back.
With just about 6k gold right now.
So I'd expect from his current items that we're probably going to see a blade, which would be an interesting choice. I'd like to see a brutalizer in there, seeing as he's so reliant on these heavy pokes.
Both players seem very scared of dying right now. Not really want to engage on each other.
Teemo's got that lane really well shroomed up, though those mushrooms are a little bit close to make most use of them.
I think he's mostly using it for a defensive line if Jace decides to jump on him. So the chances of him not getting hit are reduced.
Which is a sensible play with how much that has been happening to him so far this game.
It's interesting to see, even with that one kill Jace has, how close on gold they still are.
Oh, he really does not want to keep doing that. If he could push forward a bit more, he could really get a lot more pressure against this Jace. If we see Jace come back with, say, a Hex Drinker here, it's going to cause some real issues for Teemo unless he starts poking a lot more. And again, that's a very long range shot for him to just take outright. Oh, he's going in for some poke. Those Qs hurting a lot more now that he has some AP.
Interesting, he's stacking up his rooms again.
Well, if he makes that mistake once, it probably means he doesn't know quite how it works. Oh, that Ignite nearly finished him off. One good Jace poke should finish him. Even after that health relic, he's not going to have a whole lot of health to run off. Oh!
I think you'll be see Jay shedding a tear right there.
I think we'll see another Teemo death before we see Jace go down. But with that amount of shrooms down, I don't see Jace doing a whole lot.
I do think our Trackcaster now just went to open the door. If anyone picked up on knocking in the background. So, Giffle, I think you should take over as main Trackcaster while Rokai is sorting out his stuff.
That was fun. Oh, the advantages of living at home, guys. And there we go, there's the Teemo death that we were expecting. Let's see if Jace can actually make anything of this. I doubt he'll be able to push very much with that big defensive line there.
Jace is about to have 8k gold stacked up right now, so he's going to be very powerful when he goes, or when he dies. Is he going to go for the suicide here?
I mean, we've seen it before this tournament, it's cheap, but oh no, no, he's playing the gentleman's game.
As we see Teemo picking up the Sorcerer Shoes and Rabadons.
Rabadons. Now this is what we want to see. There'll be a lot more damage coming through now. Even with that 8k gold that Jace is going back for, this is now a competitive Teemo.
We're going to see some poke to the tower right here.
Look at this. Now this is great. With that amount of AP and the attack speed, Teemo can make a really big difference against that tower. Still pretty sad not to see the Nash's Tooth though.
I feel like he forgot he bought that Stinger in the start.
It was a very early Stinger not to pick up a Nash's Tooth after 2 backs though. But those big Q pokes are really going to make a difference now. Will Jace throw himself for it? There we go. Let's see how much Teemo can push from this now. If he actually keeps attacking the tower.
Last wish for
That's a lot of armor pen. And there we go, that's the more that we'd expect.
And some
Why
boots.
does it go that much armor pen considering Teemo having...
Well, it's basically true damage, isn't it? Teemo does have 82 armor.
Bad decision. Pushing that shroom under the turret.
Yeah. Relying to kill those minions with it though.
And this is the one time that the minions have refused to go into this room. There we go, that's another minion wave cleared. His farm is now way ahead as well. I think we could expect a very solid gold advantage on Teemo now. Plus the pushing advantage is so strong. All he needs to do is get those lanes shroomed up and really make sure he solidifies his pushing power. That was very lucky. Teemo making use of that W to keep ahead of Jace, because if Jace catches him here we're going to see a lot of damage and not a whole lot of retort from Teemo, I wouldn't think.
Although
there's the shroom on the health relic and a big engage, both people popping barrier and ignite going off on Jace. If Teemo can take this, he could probably take an inhibitor. Oh,
back.
there's a lot of damage from Jace. Well, let's have a look at the lane.
Not quite used, so.
We have one shroom in the middle and one shroom just before the tower. That's enough to take one wave of minions, guaranteed. So at least the first wave isn't pushing through. He's decided to tank the tower. Not a bad idea considering all the health relics are still up and he had a fair bit of health left.
Teemo finally getting the Nash's tooth we've been talking about.
At last, that's what we want to see. Really making a lot more use of that poison. And there's a face plant on a mushroom.
Interesting to see Teemo not using the Q when Jace engages rather than poking.
Oh, he needs to stop taking those big hits. Teemo's pushing power is really going to make a difference here. With no attack speed, Jace just might not be able to get anything back. There is a big hit again from Jace. Teemo surviving it by putting down that mushroom down and getting that pressure. That's what we like to see from Teemo. Jace knew that if he'd gone through that mushroom it could have been death, so Teemo really has that lane pressure with the shrooms. Would have liked to see a poke again, but... Oh. Shrooms on the health relics all over the map.
Teemo not too happy to ultra attack the minions in fear of a Jace Q coming in, so he's just going to put down a shroom in each wave.
I mean, it's not a bad idea to dodge the poke, but he's really going to suffer for just not having those mushrooms down if he gets killed. That's not going to be enough health for the next engagement. Jace is going in, and that should be a dead Teemo. Oh, that was a good dodge, but not enough. Okay, once again, let's have a look at the shroom situation. We've got one shroom, which will take the first wave to get that. Oh, that's great. The minions push them sideways. Jace has taken a shroom. Jace is going to try and push it anyway. Is he going to run into that one? No.
He suspects it. He's scared of shrooms.
We've got 14 seconds on Teemo. Looks like he's going to lose a tower in between that time.
Not quite an inhibitor power right here though.
Teemo coming back with a Sheen. He's going for the Lich Bane. It's not a bad idea actually on this map. The pushing power will be great, and seeing as he's so intense on his poking with his auto attacks, with his Q and then auto attacks, he's doing pretty well. That's the clinch relic keeping Jace alive here, but Jace just really isn't going to be able to do too much in that next engagement. Let's see what he gets to from that final health relic. Jace coming just under 1,000. Teemo's Q at the moment should be hitting for just about 500, so minus the magic, about 400 damage. This could be a death for Jace coming up pretty soon.
It's interesting to see how Teemo has more gold than Jace does. Saving himself with the farm there, even though he's 3 kills behind.
If Jace can't capitalise on Teemo's death, then Teemo could well win this. Again, that's a really weirdly taken turret shot. And more poke. Into the mushroom. Teemo, turn, come on, please, Teemo. There we go, that's what we need. And that should be the inhibitor, maybe the game.
Teemo should be using his W ulti or Q just for the Sheen right here.
Now, even if Jace comes up in this time, Teemo can run back through all the health relics, get some shrooms down, get on the defensive. Jace hasn't picked up a whole lot of items.
Well, I think 2 towers. Another minion wave coming. Oh, we might even see game.
It's risky to go for game. He doesn't quite have that defense that we'd like to see if he's going to take that kind of risk. He's going for game.
Oh.
Jace is up. And he's out. That's good. Teemo going back on the defensive. This is what we want to see. Jace is in a really weak position now. Teemo has the pressure. He has the super minions. This game could be GG in the next push.
Will we see the back door?
Jace stealthing through everything to chop down Alexis.
Eating a lot of poke right there.
He has taken a lot of poke through this entire game.
What, the super minions coming in and
Those super minions are going to make such a big difference. Super minions in 1v1s are just too much.
Pretty much infinite lifesteal on those super minions.
Paying any attention to the chat. In game every time Orca says this is what we want to say, or mention Shaboozey.
or GG.
Or GG.
Lich Bane coming in though for Teemo.
Is this what we want to see, Orca?
Hey. If that isn't what they want to see, then I'ma go home. Teemo back up in 20 seconds. Jace isn't going to be able to push past these super minions.
Teemo finishing off the Lich Bane. Now this is what we want to see.
Oh, you're a funny guy. Oh, there goes another wave. Again, this is what I was talking about. The shrooms in the lane and the super minions. It's just too much pressure for Jace.
If you're a Teemo fan, this is what you want to see.
Trying to kill our audience right here.
At Shaboozey.com, this is what we want to see. GG, audience. GG. It looks like Teemo is looking for an engage again. He likes to take these risks. He's gonna really suffer if he gets pushed back like that again.
I don't understand the point of what this team is doing right now.
He's not putting up the defensive line with shrooms anymore. He's just kind of going balls deep, wanting to win this game quickly.
Or he just needs to take his time, move up his line all the time, and then take it when he has the pressure.
Why is he going in?
Oh, the barrier play though. Could this ignite? Oh.
Nice.
He still has his shrooms. That inhibitor's gonna come back up though, and he's gonna lose this pressure that he's got.
Ask the audience what they, how they think the outcome of this game is gonna be. You can write in chat. See who's the current fan favorite right now.
I don't know. There's so much global aggro against poor Teemo.
Is this not what we want to see?
I know I'm rooting for Teemo. I mean, I know I'm neutral. None of you heard that.
For anyone that's called Macklemore HD.
Oh, the aggression goes.
Teemo again. Really?
Not kind of playing his.
What is he doing with that needlessly that he just picked up? Oh, but he's gonna lose this game from these kind of plays.
Needs to be played the poker game more.
He's forgetting he's not a melee champion. He's Teemo.
So, Giffel McDanish, you're rooting on your Danish friend Macklemore HD.
The McRib.
I won't say I'm rooting for him, but it looks like Hirakoshin should stick. It looks like Hirakoshin should stick with his spectating rather than.
Oh, that's not fair.
That might hurt his feelings.
And shit.
Teemo's back up. Let's see if he can play again. Oh, come on, please, please, just do something more sensible this one. He's lost that farm gap. Both champions coming towards a full build. With that inhibitor up, he's losing his pressure. Things are not looking great for Teemo.
And taking another combo.
Damage. Barely avoiding that.
I'm surprised to see he hasn't gone for a slow, you know, a Rylai's, considering how much pressure he's had on him and the health from a Rylai's as well.
I think he's gonna go for a Sonya's next, but
don't know whether that armor's gonna make a big difference. There's a lot of armor pen on Jay still. Oh, big hits against Teemo again.
and he's going down.
This is gonna be game.
Yeah, that was a really stupid move at the end there. Running into a full health Jace.
Jace is gonna take the inhibitor here. I'd be surprised if we don't see a tower go as well. Teemo's rooms aren't too helpful against super minions.
Oh, we see a Death by Grass trying to get that nuke down. A little bit too late though.
That tower going down like a sack of potatoes.
Game right there. Most likely.
I like to think that was a joke about the Danish people.
Why isn't he finishing the game? Jace doing a Teemo style back off. Can Teemo do the massive finishing plays? Can he? Can he? Oh, what's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here? Nothing. Nothing is gonna happen here.
Oh, we just ran into
And that's a victory for Jace.
He used the Q on the tank or the siege minion rather than Jace, and kind of lost that fight.
You do know how siege minions
Then he forgot to use his death. No.
No, he actually used it.
Yeah.
Well guys, that's the end of this game for round 2. We'll see you all again in round 3 for the final game of today. for which we will probably be taking the winner of this game, Macklemore HD, and pitting him against whatever the hell he's against next. See you soon. And Facebook.
That was some bad play from Hirakoshin.
Can we speak to one of the players again?
Let me bring in.
Why not both of them?
Why not both of them? No, let's talk to Hira.
User was moved to your channel.
Hira.
Hira.
Hira. Hira. Hira, why? Why, Hira, why?
Or what happened right there?
Yeah. What was this?
You know Teemo's a range champion, right, Hira?
You know your shrooms are placeable and not a combat thing only, right? You don't have to place them on the champions.
Oh, that was painful.
Well, you did a good job.
Shut up, Thomas. I was watching Twitch for the last 3 minutes. I know what you said.
We wanted you to win, Hira, we did.
Yeah, we were rooting for you. No one likes a dime. Especially when they
No
win.
one. No one likes a Dane. Right.
Shaboozey.com. We don't like dates.
And with that, we'll leave you for the next game. See you soon.
Sound microphone muted.